When marketing experts give the advice to just put yourself out there, it makes me a little crazy. And not because it's bad advice, but rather that it's incredibly incomplete. And when I see coaches take that advice feeling like they're doing the right thing and then their business doesn't grow, I know how incredibly frustrating it is. So, welcome to part two of the short series on the keys to client attraction to help you focus your efforts to grow your business without social media. Now, in this session, I'm going to differentiate between lead generation and visibility and credibility efforts. So we'll start with visibility and credibility. So those are strategies that are pretty static. They are your website, they are social media posts, that kind of thing. And this is what most coaches interpret as how to quote unquote put yourself out there. And the problem is that out there is crowded. It is noisy. It's very hard to stand out. It's like putting a drop of water into an ocean. Now, to get a client through visibility and credibility strategies, you have to have the exact prospect come across your exact post addressing their exact need at the right moment, and you have to make sure the algorithms are all in your favor. Now, visibility strategies like social media and your website, these are things you need, but if your goal is to enroll clients, they are much less effective than lead generation. Lead generation is about intentionally putting yourself in your ideal client's path for the purpose of working towards a sales conversation, or you may call it a discovery call or a chemistry conversation, whatever you want to call it. You're out there in the world creating interest, creating curiosity so people actually want to have a conversation with you about working together. Now, how do you do that? Well, you do it through relationships. This is the number one way that coaches get clients. You do it through speaking, through networking. You're showing up where your ideal clients are. You're saying words, you're messaging that makes them lean in and say, oh, that's me. I'm curious. Tell me more. And you know how to move from that initial meeting to a conversation about working together. So if you've been going down the kind of posting and hoping visibility path, and it's either overwhelming and not really going anywhere, or you're just in total analysis paralysis about where to start, I recommend refocusing your efforts on lead generation and how it fits into your overall client generation strategy. Where you have to have, I mean, there are other pieces to it. You have to have clarity around pricing and packaging, who's your ideal client, where to find clients who can afford your services, your sales process. It all works together. Now, you realize this can feel like a big shift in thinking, and there are definitely more details to client generation than a short video can include. Now, the easiest way to get clarity around lead generation and a complete client generation system is through my free monthly More Clients, Less Marketing introductory class. This is a live workshop where we dive into the nuts and bolts of growing your coaching business. We always take time for Q&A so you can get some individual attention. So upcoming dates can be found on my website at simplygetclients.com. Now, you may be looking for more formal training, structure, and accountability to grow your business faster. And if that's the case, then on the same site, check out the programs we have available. I'm glad you're here, and I appreciate the work you're doing.